Here's one thing that I'm realizing is everybody doesn't really know what holistic interior design is. And that shouldn't really be so mind-boggling for me because when I first discovered holistic interior design, I didn't know it was a thing either. And to be fair, that was not that long ago. It was 5 years ago. And I knew that I was doing a design, style, and practice that was more aligned with intention, mindfulness, consciousness, healing. But I didn't know what to call it until I started doing some research and I found holistic interior design. But when I speak of it, I often forget that people don't even know what that means. So maybe your space feels a little bit out of sync, or maybe you're just looking for some ways that you can up level your space for the holidays and for the new year. Either way, I got you, boo. Peace, friend. Welcome to the first day of Vlogmas. So I was today years old when I learned about Vlogmas. And to be honest, I'm not really the type to hop on trends, but I do see this as an opportunity. So I'm just gonna run with it. For the next 20 days, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips, some stories, and some ideas about holistic living, mindfulness, self-care, and general ways that you can bring in more intentional design and conscious mindfulness into your space. Think of this as a way for you to get inspired, not just for this season, but the next season and beyond. Because what I'm intending to share is not going to be limited to the holiday season. We're going to be looking at things from a holistic perspective because that's just what I do. It's holistic interior design. And if you're new here, welcome back. If it's your first time, welcome. I'm Danny. I'm a holistic interior designer of My Piece of Space. I specialize in helping mindful professionals create peace, balance, happiness, prosperity into their homes and offices. I'm so excited that I get to share my own personal insights along my journey, and I hope to inspire others that are wanting to create their own piece of space as well. Let's dive in. Your home is not just a place, it is actually a mirror. It is a direct reflection of your own energy. Whatever is going on around you in your space, I can absolutely guarantee that it is showing up. If it's showing up in your home, it's showing up in you, within your relationships, within your body, and vice versa. And so when we think about design with intention, this is how we think, this is how we feel, this is how we show up, this is how we connect to the world. So really getting quiet and acknowledging what you have going on with your body. Like a lot of times we have stress and anxiety that show up in ways that are happening in our bodies that we don't really pay attention to. We'll kind of like dust it off like, oh, it's nothing. Like if you've been waking up tired, right? It's like, no, you're tired for a reason. What is that? What's behind that? It can also show up as like tension, like actual physical tension in your body, like your brain, your neck. Oh, I got this thing in my neck right here. And I know, because I'm like becoming more aware of it, that when I have this tension in my neck, it's usually because I'm overstepping. I'm not listening to my own personal needs and self-care, and I'm going further than what I am meant to do. So the connection between the home and the body is really, really important for me. And it's really about getting attuned with what goes on. I bring that into my practice as a way of like meditation and getting grounded and breath work and energy alignment and chakras. And all of these things go hand in hand when it comes to your space. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, then please stay tuned. Okay, so back to this whole Vlogmas thing, because I don't know, it popped up on my feed and I was like, what the heck is Vlogmas? But then when I looked into it, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. I like a good challenge and I like a way for me to sort of stay on track. Now, I don't know if I am going to follow through with posting every single day, because to be honest, that sounds exhausting for me. But I definitely will be posting like throughout the week during the like Monday through Friday. I'm really like pulling back. It is the winter season. It kind of feels a little adverse to a time of the year when we are supposed to be slowing down. But I'm hoping that I can do this in a way that feels both low lifting and intentional and helpful and brings value and is beneficial to you as well. And this is helping me too, because I'm going to use this challenge as a way for me to not only gain consistency with my content, but really lean into my authentic voice. It's like I can talk to the camera on Instagram just like I'm talking to an old friend, but when I get up here on YouTube, I feel like I have to perform. I don't know if that's like the culture of YouTube or what, but it just feels very performative, and that's not how I want to show up here. That is what my intention for the next 20 days is, just to really get more connected to my authentic style of voice. I'm gonna dive into many topics. I'm gonna talk about decluttering, holiday decor, creating mindful spaces within your home, setting intentions, setting boundaries, protecting your energy, cleansing your energy. There's something for everyone. I can't wait to share it with you. And like I mentioned before, if you have anything that you want to know about, like, hey, I have a question, what do you mean by this? Please feel free to drop me a comment, because I often think that people know the things that I know, and I'm like, oh, I thought everybody knew that. It's good for me to get refreshed about what it is, and I love responding to questions and all of that. It really helps me. It's hard for me to just talk to myself. I feel like that's a little bit why I find it hard. But if you have a question or something, a comment, let me know, because that is really what lights me up. And if you're ready to take it a step further, my home body design program is live for enrollment. Doors will be opening January 21st. It is all about helping you to create a room of your choice into a sanctuary that reflects your own specific, unique energy, tailored specifically to you. And as we go along, I will be sharing more about that, but you can check the link down below to learn more. So thank you so much for being here. Don't miss a day of Vlogmas. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and join me as we explore more ways to make your space more intentional, healthy, and whole throughout the holiday season and well into the new year.